MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Number 22 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio, 3-to-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Nick Markakis strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, right fielder, number 22.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike 1 as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. This Marlin Ball Club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Ryan Flaherty will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bronson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Number 24 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Lewis Bronson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Bronson.
And this is taken outside for ball one. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Now they head out on the road for what will be a pretty short trip before they get back home.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they have to get guys on base somehow. This is a team that's dead last in slugging percentage, so they're not going to hit you a lot of home runs. Tough to score runs when you're not getting any extra base hits, so they need to improve to give themselves any chance at all of winning.
First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Miami. Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Anderson ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well out to right center field. Not too far away from getting out of here as it's off the wall, and that's just great hustle to try and push his luck, and he makes it up to third with a triple.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Number 17 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Ender Inciarte bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Standing in now, Danny Swanson. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Into the box, Mike Foltynewicz. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
What a time to call on that.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlanta. Justin Bour will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 24 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Inciarte has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Brian Anderson will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Monty Harrison set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, he just won't start giving in to guys out there.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Monty Harrison has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Martin Prado will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Second and third, 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count now. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Yeah, if you can get him to chase here, great. But I agree, Steve. I don't think you come after him and risk a 2-run single.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with... So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty. He's running towards second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes.
24.
Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
In now, number 24. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Number 22 steps in now.
Leading off for the Marlins, pitcher, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you think you're all set up for an easy out. You've got the pitcher leading off the inning. 2 strikes on him. But the one thing you always have to remember, any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous. And sure enough, this is a leadoff single.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. This thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And he'll take a look at ball 1. That previous home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 430 feet. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And that misses 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Inciarte racing back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and the 3rd innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
The batter.
Into the box
First
now,
baseman.
Justin Bour. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
3 runs already home here. 3-2 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Right
It
fielder,
looked
number
like they were
15.
gunning for that low
Brian
inside corner with
Anderson.
the slider. But you see on show motion that this pitch, it's not even close. It winds up drilling him right in the leg.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So, leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
The batter,
Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ender Inciarte will dig in. He singled his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. Bohr is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Monty Harrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1.
third baseman, number 14.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Martin Prado now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
And here's a guy that
Number
needed
22.
a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Number 22 stands in. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 24 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and it's still 3-1. Danny Swanson
Leading
heads
off
for
for
the box
Atlanta.
to start off the
Shortstop.
fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Prado is there, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Foltynewicz.
Mike Foltynewicz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Nick Markakis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. Lewis Bronson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Starlin Castro stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Looking to avoid his first walk. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Ah, way to get dirty in time.
Oh, what a play. Boy, there's that outstanding range on display right here. This ball's headed for center field, but he's able to dive to his left to get it, and then look how quickly he gets rid of the ball. That is so well done right there.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ryan Flaherty will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Rips this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Number 24 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out.
Now
You
batting,
think you're in a great
catcher,
position to do some damage
Tyler
here in this inning.
Flowers.
And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Swing and a liner, but foul. Men on third with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
One and two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Anibal Sanchez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23, Anibal Sanchez.
Justin Bohr will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Baseman.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taking some decent bats. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Ball 1.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a dive. It's in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Right fielder number 15.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the
Brian
pitcher, you're thinking,
Anderson.
Base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sanchez gets his sign. Here it is on 0-2. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order as the lead remains. Number 17 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with the run batted in thus far.
Baseman, number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Realmuto scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Anderson ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Edinson Volquez that gets the call.
Volquez.
Stepping in now, Danny Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Volquez has his target. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
One strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Number 7 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Harrison comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty
Marlins,
waiting, they'll go to a lefty
66.
of their own out of the bullpen here. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 2. Sam Freeman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sam Freeman.
Monty Harrison will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2
Leading
at-bats.
off for the Marlins, left fielder Monty Harrison.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Third baseman,
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there.
Martin
Now,
Prado.
you got something else to worry about besides your command.
From the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Right on the heels of the walk. He wasn't wasting any time picking his spots, and he's in the scoring position here to get the inning started.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. That misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Daniel Winkler will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Into the box, Garcia.
Number 66.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Lewis Bronson will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right
here. The 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 13,
Starlin Castro
second baseman.
will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 7. Ryan Flaherty comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado ranging into the outfield, and this will land foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game.
Number 24 will dig in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
And we're going to see if he can make an adjustment right here, Matt. They've had his number so far in this one, but this is a chance for him to change the script.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Freddie Freeman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the bat.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Anderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and the deficit remains 5-2. A.J. Minton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Minton.
Justin Bohr will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
One 0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lined back over second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Sierra will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Marlins, number 90.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. No one out with a runner at second. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
Brian Anderson will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Standing in now, Monty Harrison, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
Marlins leave one, and it remains 5-2. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the ninth inning in this one. Sierra will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Playing first base, number 90.
Tyler Flowers will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Prado is there for it. One out.
The batter.
Mets telling him
Number
how they've
17.
swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Number 17 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, I think he had to go a little beyond the call of duty here to finish this one off, but he winds up getting the final 7 outs, and that will earn him the save.
And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Starlin Castro. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.